Hello and welcome to the new style Edexcel GCSEs. These are the ones that go from grades 9 through to grade 1. This is paper 1MA1/3H. It's the third paper in the higher tier. It is a calculator paper, so we are allowed to use calculators, and we're picking up in question 6. Liz buys packets of coloured buttons. There are 8 red buttons in each packet of red buttons. There are 6 silver buttons in each packet of silver buttons. There are 5 gold buttons in each packet of gold buttons. Liz buys equal numbers of red buttons, silver buttons and gold buttons. How many packets of each colour of buttons did Liz buy? Okay, as soon as I read that, these like flashing lights and alarms went off in my head because there's an infinite number of answers to this question. So I had to go running to the marking guide to try and find out what the examiners wanted from us. And what they're actually looking for is the minimum number of packets of each colour that would allow her to have the same number of red, silver and gold buttons. So for that we're going to need to find the lowest common multiple of 8, 6 and 5. And we do that by breaking 8, 6 and 5 down to their prime factors. Well, 5 is easy because it's already a prime number, so that's just 5. The factors of 8 are 2 times 2 times 2, so that's 2 cubed. And the factors of 6 are 2 times 3, and both 2 and 3 are already prime numbers. So those are the prime factors of 6. And then 5 is just 5. So we're now looking for the one that has, or with whatever ones have common factors, and 8 and 6 both have 2 in common, and 8 has the most 2's, so we can eliminate the 2's from this, or the only 2 from the 6, so that has to go. And so we're left with 2 cubed, which is 8, times 3 times 5, and 8 times 5 is 40, and 40 times 3 is 120. So the minimum number of red buttons that she needs to have is 120, and the minimum number of silver buttons is 120, and the minimum number of gold buttons is 120, because that is the lowest number that can divide into 8, 6 and 5. So if she needs 120 red buttons, how many packets of red buttons does she need to buy? So to get 120 red buttons, she needs to buy 120 divided by 8. Well, 120 divided by 4 is 30, because 4's into 12 goes 3 times. And then 30 divided by 2 is 15, so that's 15 packets of red buttons. You are allowed to use a calculator, by the way, if that's not easy to do in your head. For the silver buttons, she needs to buy 120 over 6, because there are 6 silver buttons in a packet. So that's equal to, well, 2 times 6 is 12, so that's just 20. So that she needs to buy 20 packets of silver buttons. And 5 gold buttons in a packet, so she needs to buy 120 divided by 5 is equal to, okay, well 120 divided by 10 would be 12, so because it's divided by 5 then we need to multiply the answer by 2, so that's 12 times 2, which is 24. Again, you can use a calculator. Okay, so the minimum number she needs to buy is 15, 20 or 24. Even though the way the question was actually worded, you could have got away with any whole number multiple of 15, 20 and 24. So if she'd bought 30, 40 and 48, that would actually have satisfied the question as worded, but they really are looking for the minimum number, so 15, 20 and 24 is the answer they're actually looking for. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in a future video.